Hi guys, it's Tom with Comic Book Creature. Thanks for joining again for another video. You remember on my last comic book video, I told you that my wife was at an auction and that she would be coming home soon and hopefully have a few things. Well, boy, did she ever. I've been able to get all of that sorted out for the most part, and I've divided it into a couple of groups. I'm going to start tonight by showing you the DC finds that she brought me. I'm pretty excited about them. There's some really nice books here. Now, to be completely honest, I haven't been able to run down any pertinent information on every single one of these books. So if you happen to see something really cool in here, let me know. I know there's a few great finds in the Marvels, but these are the DCs, and I'm pretty happy to have them. There's some classic covers that I'm excited about, and I just wanted to share them with you. It's a pretty beefy stack, so I'm going to try to get started. I haven't even taped them down shut. They're all in new bags and boards, but I haven't taped them shut. So just wanted to give you a look at these. I was really happy. The price we paid was just almost nothing, and it's just wonderful when you can find something like that. Okay, this is Adventure Comics with Supergirl, number 422. And I love it because of the giant robot. Just awesome looking. I just love it. They're in fantastic shape. They really are. I mean, considering what they've been through. This is Supergirl number 400. What a great cover. I just love it when they put covers together like that. It's really neat. Also picked up in the auction haul, the Forever People, number 4. What a great cover. You know, I like modern covers and I like all the art gems and all that stuff. They're really nice, but there's just something about these nostalgic covers that really does it for me. That's just an amazing cover. Now this one I was super happy to find in the stack, and it's in fantastic shape also. This is the Green Lantern, number 86. This is the storyline that dealt with the drug overdose. As you can see, the hypodermic needle in the background and the overdose. This one's actually kind of sought after sometimes, so it's kind of neat to have that. There it was. I'm pretty happy with that. I've got some of these, I think, in reprints. I think I do. You get so many comics, you forget what you've got. But I didn't have an original, and I'm really happy to have it. I like the pale background. It's just a beautiful, beautiful cover. Then we get into a really great character. Going to shout out to Alex the Comic Hoarder. I know he likes the Flash. And this is Flash number 205. Flash 205. It's a DC giant. Really nice looking book. And Flash number 208. Love this cover. It's got a little bit of a bend here where the page got bent over, but other than that, it's in pretty nice shape. Then they also have Flash number 250. It's really nice. Nice purple background. Get to see those. I always think purple makes these colors like red and yellow really, really pop. Okay. This is Flash and Supergirl number 11. It's a nice cover. The classic Supergirl costume. Okay. This was also in there. I have almost a complete run of this, and I think I've already got this one, but this is DC Comics Presents number 11 with Hawkman and Superman. Then I get into some really cool ones. 4-star Spectacular Giant number 5. There's Wonder Woman down here with the big-eyed octopus. I love the cover. It's great. These kind of situations kind of crack me up because what exactly are these birds going to be able to do to Superman? But oh, they have kryptonite on their feet. This is ridiculous, but it's really funny and it's fun. 4-star Spectacular Giant number 6. And I find this drawing of the dog to be really strange. It's pretty neat. I like this cover a lot. I'm a big Man-Bat fan, and this really reminds me of it. This is Superboy, number 178. What a great cover. I love it. Superboy number 189. This cover is disturbing. It really is. I don't know if they would do this nowadays. It's about a Curse of the Hangman's noose. And apparently it looks like Jonathan has hung himself. Don't know that you'd see that nowadays. They were a little braver back then. This one I was shocked it was in there. And I've always wanted this issue. It's not in the best shape, but it's exciting to have. This is the I Am Curious Black issue. Lois Lane, number 106. It's where Lois Lane becomes an African-American woman for a short time. Never owned it. It's a nice dark cover. It does have a few issues here, but you know, I didn't have one, so I have one now. And it cost me literally pennies. So that's a pretty good buy. Lois Lane, number 110. My dog has decided to take a stroll while I am making videos. Right now, been quiet until I started making videos. And now all she's doing is walking back and forth. Lois Lane, number 126. Now this next cover is one of my all-time favorites. I'm not what you would call your overzealous Superman fan. I do like Superman. I think he's one of those characters that's difficult to do much with because he's just so powerful. But this cover is so good. I just love this cover. World's Finest, number 213, and it's just gorgeous. Beautiful. This is World's Finest, number 239, with the Metal Men back in the day. And of course, everybody has a copy of this. This happened to be in there too. This is Superman 75, which is the death of Superman. Very powerful and pivotal issue in Superman stories. Then we get into some Action Comics. This is Action Comics 415. Just a beautiful copy. I mean, I can't believe the shape some of these are in. They're just gorgeous. They really are. Especially to not be in bags or boards or anything, just in a box. It's pretty exciting. Now, I really like this next cover. This is Action Comics number 439. There's something about drawing water that I've always thought of as it must be really difficult to draw water. And this cover does it fantastically. Just look at the detail. I love it. This is Action Comics number 474. Sorry about not having a lot of explanation here. I just haven't had time to do a whole lot of research on these issues yet. This is Action Comics number 501. This is the Secrets of the Legion of Superheroes, number 1. Really happy to have that. Nice newsstand edition. This is Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes, number 204. Just a gorgeous. I always like this big broad stripe with the title and then the art. It just really sets it off. It just looks like a comic book. Superboy and the Legions of Superheroes, number 213. Great monster cover. Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes, number 257. Like I say, if any of these are striking anybody's fancy as to being something important, let me know. I haven't had a chance to go through them. I'm just showing them to you. I just put them in new bags and boards. And as much as we know about comics, each of us know different things about different comics. There's so much that you learn all the time that you just don't know. This is a giant Superman's pal, Jimmy Olsen, number 140. Really interesting cover. I like all the stuff that's going on. And this is Earth-Shaking Stories, DC Special, number 18. It's interesting, a lot of comics in the older days had multiple stories, and I enjoy that. Some were reprints, and some just had multiple stories. Then we get into some of these dollar comics, which I enjoy, the dollar comics. This is the Superman Family 190. Now this next comic, I'm really happy to have because it is really disturbing. I mean, this is Superman, the Amazing New Adventures of Superman, number 236. This is a person that is being engulfed by the flames of hell, and it says, "Only the dead may enter the gates of hell. Dare you, Superman?" So apparently, I did not know this, but apparently at one time, Superman fought some pretty evil beings, other than the ones he normally fights. It's a fantastic cover, but it is sure disturbing. In my own belief system, that's nowhere you want to go. Superman number 259. This one's a little bit beat up. I hate the fact that it is. It's really messed up right here, but what a great cover. It's just gorgeous. And then Superman number 286. I cannot believe that my wife got these for what she did. It's like no one was interested. I don't know what was going on, but occasionally you'll run into that at an auction. You'll get there and just no one cares. And you can just get it for almost nothing. And I was really excited. 294, Superman, number 294. Awesome cover. Just a great cover. And then I have two copies of number 296. It's interesting how this one's cut. You'll see how it's really cut off over here. This is number 296 though. And then kind of the better cover, 296. Then I also got a Superman number 301. 301. It's the bicentennial. Celebrates the bicentennial. I was a very little kid when that came out. Superman number 313. One of those rare purple covers I'm always talking about. I really just like the way it makes other art look. I just dig it. Really makes it pop. Superman number 312. Pretty cool stuff. Weird looking bad guy. This is another great cover. I just think it's fantastic. At first I thought somebody had taken a green marker to it, but then I realized, oh, wait a minute. I remember this cover. It's just super. Superman 317. I like the background, everything about it. It just rocks. Just a great cover. Superman number 321. Superman number 336. Superman number 341. A lot of Superman comics. Which, to be honest with you, I really don't have a lot of old Superman comics. I didn't have. In recent years, I've picked up more. So there are people out there, I'm sure, watching that know a lot more about the Superman comics than I do. This is Superman number 342. Maybe I've got something really cool here. I don't know. 342. Now, DC, I was more into the next fella here. Batman, or rather Detective Comics number 458. I had this already, but I was always glad to pick up another one. I remember reading that as a kid going, wow, what's that about? The real Batman dies next. Plus got Man Bat right there. Love him. Detective Comics, dollar comic, number 486. Great cover. I like a lot of these Batman covers that are almost have kind of a horror feel to them. Just fantastic. They always excite me to get them. I'm working on Detective Comics. I'll never get all of them, but I try to get as much of it as I can. I really do enjoy Batman. You know, a lot of people do. This one I was really happy to get. The Batman Family #2 Giant. It's got a great cover with Batgirl. Just fantabulous. I love it. Then this one's a little bit beat, but it's okay. It's Batman #266. Batman #266. It's a black cover, so you know what that means a lot of times. It really gets a lot of ticks, as you can see here. A lot of color break. But, you know, I didn't have it, but now I do. Love this cover. This is great. This is Batman #291. All the villains claiming that they killed Batman. It's interesting. You know, they've got Batman died 1977. Okay. Rest in peace. They marked it out and wrote "Burn in Hell." I mean, that's pretty provocative for the cover of a comic way back then. You really didn't like him. This is Batman #316. Great cover, Batman and Robin. Then we get into The Brave and the Bold, #107, Batman with the Black Canary. Great cover. I just love the way it's drawn. It's so good. Brave and the Bold, #118. A Batman with Wildcat and the Joker. Great Joker issue. Great find. Glad to have it. Then The Brave and the Bold, Batman and the Flash. I may have to look into trying to get a run of these Brave and the Bolds. I'm really kind of digging it. Batman and Wildcat. Nice red cover, #127. Batman and Deadman, another favorite. Batman and Deadman in the Brave and the Bold issue #133. Great to have. And then Batman and Aquaman, and they've got verses. They've got "and" marked out and verses there. It's #142. It's kind of ridiculous that he's got like his cowl on and a mask. And orange fins. It's pretty funny. But it's still great art. Just great art. I love underwater art. Then Batman and the Master of Assassin, Ra's al Ghul. Brave and the Bold, #159. Great cover. I like the classic blue and gray Batman suit. I really do. And then one last issue from DC. I got Strange Adventures #238. It's pretty exciting to get that also. Really cool book. I don't know that I have any of these except this one. That's something you can have thousands and thousands of comics, and I do, and you always find something that you don't have. It's just amazing. It's like it never ends. Okay, that's the DC portion of the auction haul that my wife got. I've still got Marvel and other companies that came from that auction haul also. Got them for a fantastic price. They're all bagged and boarded, and I'll do part 2 just as soon as I can get the video made. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you watching. If you haven't, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much. We always appreciate you guys leaving comments, and I like to respond to those. I try to respond to every single one. I read every one. Thank you so much. Be kind to each other. See you next time. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, you little noisemaker. Yes, you are.